Video of P blocks. Today we're gonna learn how to make a low poly house. So let's just get started with it. Press 1 on your keypads, go to the front orthographic view, select the cube on your screen, go to edit mode. Now in the edit mode, select vertices, points, and then subdivide it right from the center. And then now go to X-ray mode, select these vertices, delete them, press A for selecting all the vertices over here, and then just add a modifier called mirror modifier. Now select these vertices on the right hand side and then move it a little more on the x-axis, just like that, and then select these vertices, move them on the y-axis. So yeah, that is that. Select these vertices and then move it just about there. Select the center vertices and then pull it upwards, right? And then go to edit mode, select this particular face on the roof face, press duplicate, that is shift D, that will duplicate the layer, and then press P and then select selections so that you have a separate roof. Let's add a modifier called solidify modifier to the roof. Adjust the roof right on top of the house, just like this. Go to edit mode, select vertices, press A and then press right click, subdivide, increase the number of subdivisions. Let's select all the alternative columns of the faces, and then next we're gonna extrude them to the normals. So extrude them just like this on the Z axis. There you go. Now for the windows and all, let's make the door first. For the door, select the bottom cube, go to the modifier and apply the mirror modifier so that you can boolean the door. Now take a cube over here, scale it down on y-axis, it's over there, bring it right in front of the house, just like that, the edges of the house a little like that. Make sure the object is at the center, just like this. Now select the cube, go to modifier and add a modifier called boolean. Now target the object as this cube over here, apply it, select the cube again and then make sure that you delete these faces. Let's select all edges over here, right, and then press F to fill the gap, and then press P and then separate the door from the house. Let's add a modifier called solidify modifier again to the door. About that much should be enough. Now let's just make one window on this side. For that we just need a cube. Go to the top orthographic view and then select the cube, scale it down on the x-axis, and then move the cube to the right side of the house. just like that. I want the window to be curved from all the sides, so let's just press Ctrl B and then you can increase or decrease this bevel size. Now again select the main house over here, go to modifiers and then select boolean modifier, target the object to be this cube, apply and then hide this one. Make sure that you're deleting all these faces over here. Delete only the face over here. Select this, fill by pressing F and then press P so that you can separate the object from the main object. And then add a modifier called solidify modifier, about 0.02 meters. That should be enough for the window. And then for the base, let's just take a cube over here, drag it down on the Z axis. So if you want to scale any kind of object on only two axes, so you just have to press shift and the third axis. Like for example, this cube I just wanted to scale it on X and Y axis, so I pressed S shift Z so that it doesn't scale on the Z axis. Let's go to edit mode and then just edit a little bit of this layout. Now let's just make some trees. For that, select a cylinder, decrease the amount of vertices to 15 and then drag it on the x-axis over here, right next to the house. Scale it down. Now we are going to make the trunk. So for that, go to edit mode and then press hash so that you can just edit this particular tree over here. Now it is just a game of extruding. Extrude the bottom and then increase the scale a little bit, just like that. Okay, if you want to select all the vertices at the same time, just press Option or Alt and then select a vertices and all the corresponding vertices will be selected at the same time. Give it a tree-like shape. And then let's make a branch out of here. Rotate it. Press P for a different selection. Go to object mode and then select this object and then come back to edit mode. Let's just place it over here. Just like that, so that we have got a branch over here. Extrude this face, scale it down, move it a little bit. Once you're done with one branch, you just need to duplicate it, so that will be easy. Okay, now it's the time to make some leaves and all. So for that, just because this is low poly, we're gonna use iconosphere and then scale the iconosphere place it on top of the tree, just like that. Scale it down a little bit, right? And then duplicate the iconosphere, scale it down, place it wherever it is necessary. So there we have our tree. Let's select the tree and then move it a little bit. Select these two vertices over here, extrude them. So for the footpaths right in front of the house, we'll take a plane, press Shift A and then take a plane, go to 7, the top orthographic view, move the plane on the y-axis, place it right in front of the house, press hash and let's edit this plane over here. So for the footpath we need an irregular shape of the plane. So we're gonna select everything, extrude it, select the edges and then bevel them randomly so that you've got a irregular shape which looks like a stone, something like that. And then we're gonna go back over here and place it right in front of the house on top of our base. Okay, just like this. It is too big, so let's just scale it down a little bit, move it just like that. Now duplicate these stone and then rotate it, scale it down if needed. So we're almost done with the low poly house over here. We're left with the fence, so let's just make that. Go Shift A and then select a cube over here, select a cube, press hash and then come to the edit mode, scale it down on the y-axis, scale it up on the z-axis. Okay, now just bisect the cube right from the center and then select this top vertices, move it upwards by pressing G and Z. Over here you've got your fence. Now we just have one fence which is way too big for this layout, so we're gonna scale down this and then just place it right to the edges of the base. So now we have got this fence over here and we want a lot of fences just like this across the base. So for that we are going to add a modifier called array modifier. Select the fence, go to add modifier and then select array modifier over here. Increase the factor on x-axis to 2 and then increase the number of counts. Move the fence over here so that we've got enough space for the rest of the fence. So that looks pretty good. Apply the modifier over here. Go to the top orthographic view, duplicate this layer, duplicate this object, rotate it and then just place it right over here. for the gate, we are going to delete all these 3 fences over here. Just delete these fences, and then we've got the space for the main gate. So for the main gate, before that, let's just make one more adjustment. We'll be adding a slab across the fence. So for that, just take one more cube, scale it down on y-axis, scale it up on the x-axis, just like that. Place it right over there. So it's scaled up on the z-axis too, so scale it down on the z-axis completely, and then move it on the z-axis. Place it right in front of the fences. Place it right in front of the fences over here, and then we're good to go. So duplicate this again over here. Okay, we're done with the fence, but then we've got this one problem where the main gate comes. The fence line is disturbing the main gate, so we're gonna edit this again. So press Ctrl R or Command R on your keyboards. You'll find this bisector over here. Move it by pressing G twice, and then adjust the bisector or the vertices line wherever your fences are ending, just like that. Delete all these faces, then you'll be left with the edges. So select the edges also, delete them. Over here, just fill these gaps by pressing F, like that. So we are done with almost everything. Let's just make the front gate. Take a cube again, press hash, and then you'll be able to edit it separately. Press hash, go to X-ray mode by pressing Option Z or Alt Z on your keypads. Select the top 2 vertices and then bevel them by Ctrl B, just like that. Subdivide the entire main gate over here. Scale it down on the y-axis to obtain such shape of the gate. Okay, select random faces over here, and then we are going to extrude it on the y-axis, just like that. Select random faces on the back of the gate, extrude them on the y-axis. Press hash again, and then your gate is ready over here. Place the gate right in the center. Just like that. Make sure you save your files and the house. So yeah guys, for this video, this is it. In the next video, we're gonna learn how to add texturing and some materials to the objects over here. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and then share it with all your friends so that they can also join Blender community and make some crazy stuff like this.